much fun. It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst. Call me at 457-1290. Seriously fun on WHIO.
Now listen up, y'all. I got a story to tell about a radio show that'll ring your bell. In Dayton, Ohio, I'm bringing the flow on the Evening Edge, WHIO. When you're in your car coming home from work and you're feeling like you need a little perk, tune me in and I'll ease your mind. A shot of fun will help you unwind. I've got stories and parodies. A darn good time is guaranteed. I'm rapping with callers from all around. Some sound crazy and some profound. All week long I'm on the air, laying it down with casino flair. You never really know what you're gonna get from a cocaine bear or a giant cheesette. So if you're in Dayton or far away, the Evening Edge, a tasty entree. And that's my rap and I'm keeping it tight. My name is Todd and I'm dropping the mic.
Can we get some more butter?
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7 on what is officially proclaimed by the city of Dayton. Dayton made Cheez-It Day in the Miami Valley. Woo-hoo! Very, very excited. Lots of coverage. It was on Channel 7 last night, all over WHIO.com. And just saw that Dayton.com did a story. It was even picked up by one of the radio national trades. Go figure. So, yeah, today is Dayton Made Cheez-It Day, and it's something that we've all been working on. Everyone's support. Yes, I kind of spearheaded this, but look, if we hadn't had over 1,000 people sign the petition for support of a Cheez-It statue, if people didn't call in whenever we would mention it and throw their support and throw their ideas out there, if people wouldn't have sent me emails and messages and saying, we love this, what a great idea, this never would have happened. And not just today, but, you know, the mayor was here yesterday. Mayor Jeffrey Mims Jr. sitting right across from me and said, from this day forward, May 31st, Dayton Made Cheez-It Day. So here we are. 937-457-1290 if you have any thoughts on it. I was sitting at my desk earlier and I was having a conversation with somebody in the newsroom, and they said, you know, this is great and all. It's kind of an unofficial holiday, but what do you say to other people as sort of a recognition, like a celebration, like at Christmas time? You're like, Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or Happy Halloween, or, you know, what do you say on Dayton Made Cheez-It Day? And I thought, you know what? We really ought to have some sort of greeting, some sort of salutation, some sort of recognition. And I wrote a few ideas down, but I'm not sold on it. Not sold on these at all. The obvious would just be Cheez-It. And when you see somebody that you know, you go, Cheez-It, right? But that's a little obnoxious. One idea was Happy Cheez-It Day to you and yours. Cheez-It and toasty greetings, my fellow Daytonian. I don't know about that one either. Wishing you all the cheesy, toasty goodness that the day could bring. A little wordy. So I feel like we need a really good greeting, salutation. I guess that's the right word, right? Salutation? Maybe? I don't know. We just need a good greeting. So if you have an idea, 937-457-1290. A couple other things, and these are Cheez-It related. I just want to mention this. I got word today, of all days, today, it was announced that the Cheez-It Bowl, the big college football game that they did last year, remember, it was all Cheez-It all the time. Some of the players stayed in Cheez-It decked out hotel rooms. They've done away with the Cheez-It Bowl. It's now going to be called the Pop-Tart Bowl. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. But look, I kind of get it because both Cheez-It and Pop-Tarts are owned by Kellogg's. So they probably just want to, kind of share that limelight. Give the Pop-Tarts branch a little bit of PR. So that's changing. And then I got this one. This is from Steven. Oh, I guess I should play my
Sit back down and
mail
shut
call.
your trap. It's time for mail call.
Message for you, son.
You should see a fan mail.
You got a message.
I got your letter. Amazing what you can accomplish by mail.
Congratulations, Skippy. You've got mail.
You can shoot me an email at eveningedgetodd or eveningedgetodd@gmail.com, or you can just hit me up on Messenger or Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, wherever. I got this from Steven. He asked, why is June 4th National Cheez-It Day? Congrats on the proclamation. Well, I thought, no, I know there's no Cheez-It Day because I researched this. I want to make National Cheez-It Day today, May 31st. And there's a website, the National Calendar, and they're the people that come up with it's National Barbecue Day, National French Fry Day, that kind of thing. And they take submissions generally from people saying, hey, make today, this day, whatever day you might want it to be. Well, I tried to reach out. I sent him several emails. What about May 31st? I told him the story. No response. No response. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Is it me? It might be. It might be me. Yeah, random thing. So yeah, it's you. But Steven said, according to their website, cheezit.com, that it is June 4th. And I said, well, I know that June 4th is actually Cheese Day, National Cheese Day, not Cheez-It Day. So I looked and it says, and this is from cheezit.com. When is National Cheez-It Day? We do not have an official Cheez-It Day holiday. Although June 4th is National Cheese Day, we think every day is the perfect day to celebrate Cheez-It. Well, I would agree with that sentiment. But I think if you're gonna really try to take this to the next level, May 31st needs to be National Cheez-It Day. And I'm thinking that they didn't respond and didn't want to participate because it's an actual brand. Most of the national calendar days are all just sort of generic. Like I said, French fries, hamburgers, whatever. But Cheez-It, it's a brand. So maybe they did want to get sued. So thank you for that, Stephen. Also, this just quickly, dear Todd, I would like to congratulate you on the success of the proclaimed of Cheez-It Day in Dayton by Mayor Mims. Been listening to the Evening Edge since 2018. Very proud of being part of the Evening Edge community. Yes, we are a community, by the way. The Edgeheads are a community. Almost an army. An Edgehead army. And she asked a question about Friday night, which is our big Evening Edge happy hour. She says, according to the Carillon Brewery Company website, they're only open until 7. Well, that's generally true, but they're staying open later. It's a special event. So, don't freak out if you go to the website and it says they close at 7. No, we will be there. They're going to be open. And you should come out. And that's Vivian from Centerville. So thank you, Vivian, for that. 937-457-1290. Carl in Fairborn. What's up, Carl?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Todd?
I'm doing well. I'm very excited. Today is a very historic and auspicious day here in the Miami Valley.
You've been waiting for this day your whole life, haven't you, bro?
Well, at least for the last couple of years.
Right on.
Yep.
Anyways, the thing I came up with is you'd be like my fellow Cheezonians.
Oh, Cheezonians, my fellow Cheezonians. But See, I like that as sort of a recognition, but there needs to be some sort of best wish in there. Like my fellow Cheesonians, happy day or whatever.
Day of your life.
Right. So I appreciate that, Carl. Thank you. If you've got an idea, we need a good greeting, Dayton made Cheez-It Day greeting, a wish, a best wish, something that just rolls off the tongue and is catchy. Needs to be catchy.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
All right. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Hey, Kevin. Hey, Jeanette. I love that. Radio Worm. I'm your Radio Worm. Hey, William. How you doing? Hey, Russell. Good afternoon to you. Hey, David. Hope you're doing well. Hope all is well. This is Sparta. This is Cheez-It. Hey, Paul, how you doing? It's going to be 90 here tomorrow.
I don't think it's not the heat, really, that bothers me. In fact, it's not even so much the humidity. I'll tell you what bothers me. It's shirtless fat guys. That's
my favorite David Letterman drop ever. Thanks, Ken. I'm very excited. This is a great day. A great day in the history of Dayton. Very excited. And everybody's just been great. All the listeners, everybody who has supported the show and supported. Oh, they're going to run the story again. But yeah, I'm grateful for everybody's support. This is really like a community thing. And I got a really cool post that I'm going to read here in a little bit. Beautiful 80 degree. Oh, but raining. Ew. Renee, I have an update that I will probably get to a little bit later. I have egg on my face for sort of abruptly telling my wife that, because she is obviously no fan of the mouse, but who is really? I made much to do about nothing, but it was fun nonetheless. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Anybody going to the Strawberry Festival this weekend up in Troy? If you are, I hope you don't buy tickets. It's a scam. It's a big scam. Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7. Happy Dayton Made Cheez-It Day. But yeah, I feel like we need a different greeting. Like a phrase that is catchy, that rolls off your tongue, that kids will love. When you see somebody on a day like today, Dayton Made Cheez-It Day, it's like when you wish them a Merry Christmas or a Happy New Year or Happy Groundhog's Day. That kind of thing. So if you got an idea, 937-457-1290. A couple of my ideas just fell flat. Didn't really like them too much. But I'm sure I know we have very creative listeners to the Evening Edge. Brian in Beaver Creek. What's up, Brian?
Hey, Todd. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing great. Hey, congratulations, not only on the proclamation, but also on the new time slot. Good to hear you at 5 o'clock, man.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll give you some Casino Bell love for that.
Well, thank you, sir.
Sure.
So, hey, I was thinking about your salutation. So,
yeah,
as you said before, it's got to be something catchy, something rolls off the tongue, right? So
right,
I'm thinking
right.
something 4 syllables. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Birthday.
Right.
So how about, and even if you don't take this idea, it's got to be something sharp like that. So what about Cheesy Cheez-It?
Cheesy Cheez-It. Cheesy Cheez-It.
Cheez-It.
Yeah, and you can put different emphasis on cheesy. Cheesy Cheez-It. Or Cheesy Cheez-It. It just really depends on your mood, right? How cheesy do you feel?
That's right.
Right? It's just like Cheesy Cheez-It. Cheesy Cheez-It. You know, that kind of thing. There's a lot you can do with that, Brian. I like that. Very nice. Very good idea. All right.
Well, hey, glad I could help out.
Well, I
Thank you much,
appreciate
and
it.
have a good evening.
Thank you. Eric in St. Mary. What's up, Eric?
Hey, Todd. Hey, I love the fact that you're on at 5 again, and I listen to you every day on the way home.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll give you some Casino Bell love, too. I'm just doling them out tonight.
So about the salutations, do you recall when Cheez-It's slogan used to be, Cheez-It, get your own box?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe the salutation could be something along the lines of like, may you always have your own box.
Don't leave home without your box. Right. I like that one. Though I don't know that it has the same ring as the Cheesy Cheez-It.
I kind of agree with you. He kind of stole my thunder on that one.
But I like your idea, Eric. I appreciate you calling. 937-457-1290. If you got a great idea for a Cheez-It salutation on Dayton Made Cheez-It Day in the Miami Valley.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
That's funny. Russell, I like that. Oh, Jesse, that's a good one. May the cheese be with you. Though we'd have to go, may the cheese it be with you. I like that. May the cheese it be with you. Oh, Renee, that's a good one too. Say cheese it. That's a good one. Sorry about that. I had to take a call from the mayor's office. Oh, Josh, I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew. I could just tell you that they've started looking, but right now they're also just trying to make sure they have enough people to cover all of the shifts, because Kirsty, of course, left, and then McCall left. And they've got there's a new meteorologist, Britley, I think is her name. I've not met her yet, but she came from CNN, I think, in Atlanta, and I think she's just filling in for a while. There's one or two other people who are just sort of filling in right now. So I don't know. They're also looking for a new news director, so it's there's a lot of change going on, but we'll see. We'll see. Somebody just asked me on the stream, what my favorite Cheez-It was, or they were commenting about the extra toasty Cheez-Its. I'm just curious what everybody's favorite Cheez-It. Hey Tim, how you doing? Josh, I love that. Just Cheez-It. Just Cheez-It, Cheez-It. That would have been a good idea for a parody. I like that. That's a good one. Valerie, I'm with you, man. I love the extra toasty, little bit burnt. My oh my. Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7. Happy Dayton Made Cheez-It Day. Looking for the best way to wish others a happy Dayton Made Cheez-It Day. We need something catchy. Some sort of salutation that just rolls off the tongue. Maybe leaves you craving Cheez-It. Couple good ones on the live stream. Tim says, Cheez-It now, Cheez-It me, Cheez-It time. Let's see. What about Renee says, what about say Cheez-It? I like that one too. I still like the one we got earlier. Cheesy Cheez-It. And you just sort of, however you're feeling that day is how the emphasis that you put on cheesy. It could be something over the top, like what I just said, or it could be cheesy, cheese it, cheesy, cheese it, cheesy, cheese it. 937-457-1290. Elaine in Dayton. What's up, Elaine?
Hey, Todd.
Hey.
Today's the day. Cheese it.
That's right. Today is the day. Cheese. Now, have you had any Cheez-Its today to celebrate?
No, can't say I have.
Well, you got.
I can fix that.
There's still time. Run out to the store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love ya.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Thank you. No problem. I'll give you a little Casino Bell Roll for that. Mike in Brookville. What's up, Mike?
How's it going?
It's good. How are you?
Not too bad.
So you have an idea, a good salutation for us?
Yeah, I was thinking kind of like how she said earlier, say cheese it, but how about like when you take your picture, you say smile, say cheese it.
Smile, say cheese it. That's not bad. I kind of like that one. And that automatically puts a smile on most people's faces, right?
There you go.
There are some grumpy
smile.
There are some grumpy people out there that probably wouldn't smile, but I think most of us would. Right? Yeah, I think so too.
So.
All right, Mike, I appreciate it. Hey, Paul in Fairborn. What's up, Paul?
Can you hear me, Todd?
I can hear you fine, Paul.
All right. I love the show. I need the bells.
Oh, hang on for a second. I hit the wrong button.
Hey, are you still there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. I've got what I would consider to be the best idea going.
Oh, let's hear it.
So you never forget Jesus. Now, you can't change the shape. That would be too costly, probably not legal. But you could paint every manhole cover in Dayton with Cheese It orange.
Oh.
And you could even write Cheese It on the manhole covers.
You know what it could be, Paul? It could be.
It would be safe because people wouldn't hit the damn things and have accidents.
It could be Dayton's Cheese It Trail.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But if every manhole cover was painted to look like Cheez-It.
I love that idea. I love it. Thank you, Paul. That line's open, 937-457-1290. Well, I've had a couple of people message me today and say, this is really great. Why did you start doing this? And the reality is that I grew up here and I honestly never knew that Cheez-It was invented here until 3 or 4 years ago. I'm a little embarrassed to say that, but it's absolutely the truth. I just didn't know about it. Or if I did, I forgot about it. So when somebody, brought this to my attention, I was like, oh, come on. Why don't we have this going on in our community? And it kind of started as maybe not really a joke, but just like a fun radio bit, right? It's like, oh, let's get a statue. Woo. But there's something really behind it. And I was going to sort of talk about this tonight, but I saw a post. Somebody on Facebook shared the story that I posted about the mayor being on the show and proclaiming today Dayton Made Cheez-It Day. And his name is Stan. And he put it so perfectly. This is exactly why I did it. So I'm just gonna read Stan's message that he posted. I understand that on its face, it's kind of silly, but it has me and my civic pride feelings this morning. I've been in the Dayton area almost a decade now. During my life, I've heard so many disparaging comments made about the city. And sure, Dayton has its problems just like anywhere else. But this city also has character and history and influence that few places in the world have. This is the city that birthed flight. This is the city that was the invention patent capital of the United States. This is the city where normal people have gotten out of bed every day and gone out to change the world. This city and its people have literally, full caps, changed the world in ways that most cities couldn't dream of. I know that many people view Dayton as a second-class city, but in reality, it's a world-class city that just needs to be reminded of that sometimes. Hashtag Dayton Made Cheez-It Day. That right there, those words from Stan, yeah, he deserves a round of applause. Those words from Stan, that's why I did it. That's why I did it. Yes, it started out as a fun little radio gag. Let's get a statue. But once you sit here and listen to people talk about how much they love it and how much they love Dayton and they love our history, you just got to move forward with it. And that's why. That's why, because we all need to be reminded from time to time. Dayton, for a long time, many people have just sort of looked as a stepping stone sort of city. People come, but they don't stay. Well, more and more people are staying. And I think that Dayton's best days are in front of us. And that's just not trying to be a good cheerleader. There's a lot of great stuff happening here. And we just have to get out and experience it and enjoy it and see it and tell others about it. So I think Stan put it perfectly. So Stan, thank you for that. Let's talk to Andrew in Dayton. What's up, Andrew?
Hey, I know you're looking for a salutation, but I got more of a goodbye.
Oh,
maybe something you could sign your show off with.
Oh, let's hear it.
Keep it cheesy, my salty squares.
Oh my gosh. Can you say that one more time? I'm going to be quiet because I would like to take that clip of audio with you saying it and use it.
Oh, keep it cheesy, my salty squares.
Perfect. Andrew, I love that. That is just awesome. Okay. I'm going to give you some casino love for that.
All right.
I appreciate it. Have a good one. That line's open, 937-457-1290. Beth in Oakwood. What's up, Beth?
Hey, great. I can't top Andrew on the goodbye, but I got one for the salutation.
Okay, let's hear it.
If you've ever seen the movie Hunger Games with the Mockingjay.
Oh, yeah.
There's a line in it that says, "May the odds be ever in your favor." I was thinking, "May the Cheez-Its be ever in your flavor."
Oh,
just saying.
I like that. May the
hot and spicy's my thing.
Yep. Now wait a second. You're in Oakwood. You live there? Or you live there? Are you? What do you think about this roundabout?
Oh, I got mixed feelings about it.
My wife has already texted me. She goes, if they put in a roundabout, we are never going back to Oakwood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I got mixed feelings about it. Sometimes it can help, but sometimes it can really hurt.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Thanks, Beth. I appreciate it. Andrew in Dayton. What's up, Andrew?
Hello, Todd. How are you today?
I'm doing well. And yourself?
Good. I've been mowing grass all day at Bear Creek Cemetery, getting that. I was on the news last night. That was great.
Oh, were you one of the volunteers that went out there to take care of the cemetery?
Yes. We're trying to get it we got like a group of people and we're all banded together and they're making me the spokesperson to be on TV. And I'm like, okay. So, but it's been great. And you know, what's great on a hot day is, a Dayton-made Cheez-It.
That's right. Nothing beats the heat like crackers.
I found that out several years ago when I was looking at Cheez-Its because I go on Wikipedia just looking up random stuff.
Right.
And I saw they were made in Dayton at one point, and I was like, what? And why is there nothing about it? Then when I first started hearing you on the radio talking about it, I said, yes, somebody's talking about it as they should.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. It's like there's other food companies that have been here, like Mike Sells, that just recently closed down locally. The brand will live on, but not, here in Dayton. But I don't know that that's a worldwide brand. Maybe it is, but I don't know that it is. Esther Price Candy is a very popular local candy store, and they do ship candy throughout the world to people who order it. But it's not like a worldwide brand where everybody would just know what it is. But Cheez-It, and when I started doing this, I did some research. There are more Cheez-It crackers eaten on this planet than any other cracker.
Wow.
And that's a fact. So it's like this, everybody, there are probably people in Russia who love Cheez-It. There are people in Africa who love Cheez-It. There's people all over the place that love Cheez-It. So yes, we should bask in the Cheez-It glow as much as we can,
Oh yeah.
So
definitely.
Well, Andrew, thank you for volunteering for that, cleaning up that Bear Creek Cemetery. I saw the story the other day. It was atrocious how bad it was overgrown, and I don't know what the answer is to a lot of that. A lot of times, those municipalities they just shrug and say, "Well, it's somebody else's responsibility," and I don't know if that's the case there, but. But I went a number of years ago. I was doing some genealogy, and I found some of my relatives that were buried in a cemetery in Jefferson Township that was really, really off the beaten path. And there were tombstones that had been knocked over, and grass was growing on. It's like but I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. Short of taking my lawnmower out there myself.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
I mean, if anybody's willing to come out and help, even if they don't live in the area, if they find it in their heart to help out, we found World War II veterans that have just been forgotten about.
Yeah.
There's no flags out, nothing.
Yeah.
Their graves are all destroyed, and we're working hard to try to
Right.
make it the memorial that it needs to be.
Right. Well, I think I got did I get an email from you?
I messaged you on Facebook.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Would you send me an email?
Yes.
Just eveningedgetodd@gmail.com. Okay.
All righty. Anything for you, Todd.
Oh, Andrew, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Josh, I like that. Cheese it here. Have a good night, Russell. Thanks for checking in. Choose a cheese it and cheese it. I like that one. Just cheese it. Just cheese it. Katie, I like that one. And again, it's a little bit like the cheesy cheese it. Sort of depending on your mood, the moment, you can sort of customize it. Just cheese it. Just cheese it. Just cheese it. See, there's all things you can do with it. Cheese it, you're under arrest. Oh, Sharon, I like that. Real Cheez-Its matter. Oh, that's funny. Real Cheez-Its matter.
Hey, Todd.
Yes.
Do you just want to do my
Valerie, if you experience that, sometimes you just need to refresh. Be cheesy to each other. Yeah, man. Sometimes if you just hit that little little round button, reload the page, that'll fix the sync. Excuse me. Sorry. Did I just yawn? I might have. Stay classy. Oh, I like that one. Stay cheesy, Dayton. That's a good one. Stay cheesy, Dayton. Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7. Happy Dayton Made Cheez-It Day. Looking for a quality salutation that we can use and wish each other on this historic day and in the future, every May 31st. As long as I'm doing a show, you will be reminded that isn't in fact Dayton Made Cheez-It Day in the Miami Valley. And I like Josh's suggestion here on the live stream. Instead of like from Anchorman, stay classy, San Diego, stay cheesy, Dayton. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like that one. Let's see. Trent and Troy, what's going on, Trent?
Yeah, I don't have another slogan for you, but just another little tidbit of information. My father, who would be 93 right now, was from Arcanum, Ohio, and he worked in a little factory of some sort in Arcanum, probably about the late 1940s, that made Cheez-Its or something similar to that. and I'm sorry to be so vague. That's just what I
That's
know
okay.
and remember.
Well, I guess there could have been a factory up there, or maybe it was a cheesy knockoff, Trent.
I wonder if the knockoff or connected, you know.
It could be. It could
it's
be.
a satellite plant.
Yeah, maybe they
Yeah.
did one side of the Cheez-It in Dayton and the other side in Arcanum.
Well, and I remember Dad referring to them. What he did was made cheese puffs.
Oh, well, maybe it was some sort of competitor. That could be. That could be. All right, Trent, I appreciate your call. 937-457-1290. Coming up after 6 o'clock. More of your calls on the best. We need a good one. Dayton made Cheez-It Day salutation. And also, I'm excited. One of my favorite new features on the show. He's so random with my producer, Random.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Sandy, I'm going to try to talk about that. I I got an earful when I got home last night. Oh my. Wild stuff.
The FTC and the FDA have sued you.
I could use some personal coaching, Ashley. There's no question. Now that's interesting, Jesse. OJ, you like OJ with your Cheez-Its? Huh. Well, actually, Ashley, I do have a coach, consultant that I use. He's made me a much more confident host than what I used to.
Watch this.
Yo, they call me Big Cheesy T. I'm the rapping cracker with rhymes that slice, sharp like cheddar. A landlord swear I'm cut to impress. I'm packing the punch, I'm bringing the zest. Dayton, Ohio, my hometown jam. Baked and toasted, but I ain't no gram. A taste so divine, way beyond measure. Night or day, I'm your guilty pleasure. Oh yeah, man, you gotta love me. You gotta love Cheez-It. I'm cranking out spares of cheesy flavors. No matter your crave, you're gonna savor. Rap on me, I'm a snack supreme. Better than cookies and dry saltine. I'm a bold little cracker, tasty and quick. A handful of me will do the trick. Stuff me in your mouth, I'm so damn fine. Maybe even pair me with a box of wine. I'm the snack that fills the world with joy and brings cheesy goodness no one can destroy. Crispy, I'm crunchy, I'm one of a kind and Dayton made. I'm showing my pride. Hear my rap, my big cheesy treat. Build a statue of me, let my orangeness gleam.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7. Happy Dayton Made Cheez-It Day. Tonight, we're trying to come up with a proper salutation that you would wish other Daytonians that you might see on such a historic and auspicious day of Dayton Made Cheez-It Day in the Miami Valley. We need something clever. We need something quick. Rolls right off your tongue. We've got Merry Christmas. We've got Happy Hanukkah. We got Happy Halloween. We got Happy 4th of July. Happy, maybe it's just Happy Cheez-It Day. Pretty simple. Though I do like the one we had last hour. I mean, Cheesy Cheez-It. I like it. I like the fact that you can sort of put whatever emphasis you want on cheesy. Cheesy, Cheez-It. I just like it. I like it. It seems to flow for me, but we're looking for ideas. 937-457-1290. Also, folks watching on the stream, somebody suggested, or it wasn't a salutation, but Jesse says that they, I love OJ with my Cheez-Its. Now, there's a question. What do you pair with your favorite Cheez-Its? A couple of years ago, Cheez-It did put out a wine and Cheez-It package. So I'm sure that people out there enjoy their wine with the cheese. Maybe beer, soft drinks. I don't know about liquor, though. I don't know that Cheez-It and liquor would go very well. Like Jack Daniels and Cheez-It, maybe not. Maybe not. I also wanted to address this. Last night on the show, I called my wife and told her that I was pretty certain that there was a dead mouse squashed between the screen door and the back screen door onto the deck. I saw it yesterday morning. It looked like a mouse's butt sticking up in the air. So I called her last night. I said, hey, look, I think you need to take a look at this. I'm not sure. It could be a mouse. And she looked at it and she freaked out right here on the show. Many of you heard it, I'm sure. But when I got home, I did get a bit of a beatdown verbally. All good-natured, though. But then what she showed me is, in fact, that it's not a mouse or the remnants of a mouse. It was, there's like an insulation that goes inside these sliding glass doors. But man, oh man, it was small and round and gray, and it looked like a mouse. And I wasn't going to touch it. I mean, I prodded it with a fork, but it didn't move. Of course, it squashed. At least that's what I thought. But it turned out to be insulation. So I made a big deal out of nothing. But that's the way it goes. 937-457-1290. All right, we got JR New Carlisle. What's up, JR?
Hey, what's happening, Todd?
How are you?
Doing well. So you remember when you were a kid, or even any time, and you got one of those kids just sitting in the corner, and you're wondering what he's up to. He's got that great big smile, and they say, "Look at him over there cheesing."
Yeah.
Cheese. So why can't you just have Happy Cheez-It Cheesin' Day?
Happy Cheez-It Cheesin' Day. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Cheez-It Cheesin' Day.
The old Walter Cronkite. That's the way the cheese it crumbles.
Well, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. But I like what was the first one? The Happy Cheez-It
Cheesin'.
Yeah, I like that.
Say it with a smile.
Say it with a smile. I appreciate that, JR. Thank you. Let's talk to Tim in Inglewood. What's up, Tim? Or Ted, I'm sorry. Hey, Ted.
Oh, this is Ted.
Yeah, my bad.
Hey, I think you've already got the answer. Because I think the greeting is cheesy, cheese it. But then the response is, may you have your own box.
Say that one more time. So you like the greeting as cheesy, cheese it, and then the response is?
May you have your own box. Just what the guy after that said.
Just like, get your own box.
No. May you have your own box.
Oh, may you have your own box. Okay, all right. Yeah, I kind of lost you there. All right. All right. That's all right. That's not bad. Because you're right. There needs to be a greeting and there needs to be a response. Right. When somebody says Merry Christmas to you, you respond, well, thank you to you and yours as well. Or something, you know, that kind of thing. There needs to be some sort of reciprocation. Otherwise, it's not going to be good for morale. But all right, well, I appreciate that. Thanks, Ted. That's a good idea. Ron and Livonia, what's going on, Ron?
Hi. Well, okay. Well, first off, I'm gonna add that when I was growing up, I used to love Cheez-Its and tomato soup.
Oh, Cheez-It and tomato soups. Now that doesn't sound too bad, honestly.
It's actually very good. But as far as your greeting, I was going to say, Cheez-It every day.
Just Cheez-It every day. Yeah, I like that. Ron, I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but weren't you the guy that called the other night and tap danced for us in your wheelchair?
No, I'm blind, but I don't use a wheelchair. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was.
That's okay.
All right. Well, do you know how to tap dance?
No, sir.
No.
I
Okay.
don't.
All right. Well.
I'm blind and I use a walker. I'd probably fall on my butt. So.
Okay, I got you. All right, Ron. I thank you. I appreciate your call. 937-457-1290. Tim and Lima, what's up, Tim?
Hey, not much, Todd. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. Hey, I remember when you first started this campaign for Cheez-It that a woman called in and she thought that you were talking about Jesus.
Yeah, that call is featured on my YouTube channel. I should find that and play it back again sometime soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But with that in mind, I was thinking praise Cheez-It, or may Cheez-It be with you.
Praise Cheez-It! That's not a bad idea. I kind of like that one. Maybe it's maybe that's the reciprocation. Maybe it's cheesy Cheez-It, and the other person responds, praise Cheez-It.
Or may Cheez-It be with you.
Right. I feel like that's very very doable. All right. I appreciate it, Tim. Thanks. That line's open, 937-457-1290. I will find that call. I don't know that I'm not going to play it tonight. But what Tim was talking about, and people that you've been listening for any amount of time, I'm sure you've heard it. This woman called in, and I don't know if she put me on mute and couldn't hear me or what the story was, but she called in and I was sort of, complaining that there wasn't a lot of support at that time for the idea of a Cheez-It statue. I was just sort of lamenting that, I'm not getting response from Cheez-It. I don't understand why why don't they want to participate, blah, blah, blah. And she called up and she was like, well, I think many people are uncomfortable about saying and professing that they want a Jesus statue. And I kept trying to correct her that I said, Cheez-It, but she wasn't hearing me. And she went on and on and on and on and on. Holy cow. But I'll have to find that. I'll find that call and post it on my Facebook.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Ashley, did you see my videos on my Facebook from earlier today? Edgy and his three friends were having some sort of squirrel palooza in my backyard. It was crazy. Sitting out there drinking coffee. And I mean, they were at one point I saw one, I'm not kidding. I saw one fall out of a tree taller than the house that's next to us. It's a 2-story home. And that thing fell out of the tree and I heard a thud. And I thought, "Oh no. Oh no." But I looked real quick and it just got up and ran away. Or rather, limped away. Yeah, it was it was a little crazy this morning. Really? I didn't know that. Ashley, I didn't know that a Buckeye tree would do that. I think it'd be entertaining to watch some drunk squirrels. You know? Hey, Lyle, how you doing? I don't know, Vicky. That would be an easy slip of the tongue. Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7. Happy Dayton Made Cheez-It Day. Trying to come up with a appropriate salutation to wish others that we might encounter during Dayton Made Cheez-It Day today and every year, May 31st. As long as I'm doing a show, this will be a holiday, in air quotes. And maybe one day we'll have a festival. Who knows? That'd be fun. 937-457-1290. Let's talk to Kathy and Eaton. What's up, Kathy?
Hey, Todd, I'm in a big hurry, but this is a salutation. It may not make that much sense, but it rhymes. One person says, Dayton, please it. And the next person says, let's cheese it.
Dayton, please it. What'd you say? Dayton, please it.
Dayton, please it. And then the other one says, let's cheese it.
Let's cheese it. Okay. That I think
don't know.
I think that might be difficult to teach. For some reason, I think a lot of the people I know might have a hard time comprehending that.
Oh, okay.
But thank you for calling, Kathy. I appreciate it. Yeah.
All righty.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Missy and Bellbrook. What's up, Missy?
Hey, Todd, so you were wanting to know who the guy was on the wheelchair that was doing the tap dancing, and his name was Frank.
Frank, that's right.
It was Frank. And regarding the Cheez-It name, I think we just have to stick with just Happy Cheesy Cheez-It Day.
Happy Cheesy Cheez-It Day. That's not bad. I like it.
I mean, yeah, I think that was a really good suggestion.
Simple and to the point. That's sometimes the best thing. All right. Thanks, Missy. John and Dayton. What's up, John? Hello, John.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're on.
The simple way to have a greeting on Cheez-It Day
Okay.
is bless you. The first person says Cheez-It, second person says bless you.
That's not bad. I like that. Cheez-It. Bless you. Bless you. All right.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, John. I appreciate it. Jason in Springfield. What's up, Jason?
Yeah, I was calling about my Cheez-It memory, my first one.
Oh, wait a second. You remember your first Cheez-It?
Yes.
Wow.
I was homesick watching Price is Right.
Yeah.
And I got a little squeeze thing of mustard, that French's mustard, and I put it in the middle of that Cheez-It.
Oh.
I've been hooked ever since.
Wow. Now, see, that's a great Cheez-It memory. That's a great Cheez-It memory.
That's what they make that little hole in the middle for.
Is that what it is for the mustard?
Yep. Yep.
All right. I'll try that sometime. Thank you. 937-457-1290. We'll take more of your calls coming up. And I promise, random, he worked hard on it. Oh, he's so random is coming up. I promise. We got to talk about something other than Cheez-Its tonight, I feel. Don't you agree, Random? Yeah.
I entirely agree.
Yeah,
We have
okay.
to talk about Russian spy whales.
Oh,
yes, I did
that's
look
right.
into it, and I
That's
have
right.
that and more.
All right, that's
It's
coming
the
up.
Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Hey, Todd, I will. I'll have to try to find that call. I forget what night it was. Trying to remember when that was. Was it? Man, wonder if it was the Friday before the holiday. I'll have to go back and look. It was either like last Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Ashley, what he does, he can turn the phones off so they don't ring. Like they'll ring, but they won't ring out loud. So he basically shuts off the ringer. So when he's on, he does his thing with me, and then he goes back to answering. A lot of the bigger talk shows, maybe in bigger markets, they have not only a producer who might be on the air with the host, but they also have a call screener. Sorry, I can't call. Jeez, be with you. Dang it. You are my Cheez-It, my Dayton Cheez-It. You make me happy when I think of you. You'll always love that toasty cracker. It special flavors me and you. That's not bad, Beth. I like that. That's awesome. Cheez-Its to you, my good man. That's a good one. Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, from 5 to 7. Happy Dayton Made Cheez-It Day. Looking for the appropriate salutation to greet others on this very day and in the future. Had a couple of suggestions via Messenger. If I can find them. Oh, I can't seem to find them now. Oh, wait. This one was from Sierra. Cheez-Its to you, my good man. And she didn't do it with that voice, but I feel like whenever you say my good man, that needs to have some sort of English spin to it. Like old English, King Arthur. Cheez-Its to you, my good man. That kind of thing. And then Ben, he had this one. Now, I like this one. He said his would be, may the cheese be with you. And he likes this because it covers not only the month of May, the cheese, we'll add it, cheese it, be with you. So that's not bad. 937-457-1290. I have a Florida man I want to get to.
Florida man shines with every single crime, stupefying and delicious. Some might even think fictitious. Florida man is always ambitious.
So coming up here in a few moments, we're going to do Oh, He's So Random with Random Allen, my producer. But first, I wanted to get to a Florida man. Now, Random, I'm going to give you the choice of which Florida man story you think I should do. Now, I'm only just going to kind of give you the headline. All right? All right. Florida man time traveler.
That's pretty good.
Florida man in cat suit. Or Florida man afraid of ghosts.
Okay, so I just got to say, I'm happy it's Florida and not Ohio today.
Right.
But those are three interesting
Sure.
choices. I will go with, and I'll probably regret this, Florida man in cat suit.
Oh,
for
Florida
500.
man. Okay. Deputies in Gainesville, Florida say body cam video captures moments. Deputies arrested a man in a cat onesie after he allegedly stabbed his roommate in the neck. It happened last Tuesday. The victim called 911 and told dispatch he'd just been stabbed in the neck by his roommate wearing a cat suit. When deputies arrived, they forced entry to ensure that they could safely extricate the severely injured man from his home. He'd been stabbed in the neck. Body cam shows video the moment deputies were able to locate the suspect. He could be seen stepping outside his apartment in a cat onesie. No, and they didn't say why he was wearing a cat onesie. It was all caught again, like on body cam. The onesie wearing Florida man is facing attempted murder charges, and they posted on their website there in Gainesville, the Florida, their social media page. The man exchanged his cat onesie for a green and white striped jail jumpsuit. So there you go. I will tell you that was probably the weakest of the three Florida men, but that's all right. That's all right. We'll do another one tomorrow night, but right now it's time for
That's random.
So random.
Random.
Your thoughts are so random.
Oh, random.
That's so random. Well, it's all very random.
He's a random guy.
one of my favorite new features. Random Allen, my producer, he always comes up with something, well,
random.
Exactly. And we talk about it here on the show. So, Random, what do you have for us tonight?
Well, Todd, there was a story that flashed on Channel 7 yesterday that you wanted me to look into about a Russian spy whale. And after hours upon hours of extensive research, I have answers, finally.
Well, thank God, because I was a little concerned. I saw this video. It was a giant, I don't know exactly what kind of whale it was.
Beluga whale.
What was it?
Beluga whale. They look
A
a lot
beluga?
like beluga with a B.
Beluga.
They look a lot like dolphins.
Can't you get that at your local Greek restaurant, the Beluga?
Maybe.
That's good stuff, isn't it? Is that what I'm thinking of? Maybe
yeah,
I'm thinking of something.
probably.
But it's like a white colored whale, right?
Yes.
It's like a white. It's you know what I'm saying? It's just it's yeah. And what I saw, it was wearing some sort of almost looked like a backpack with a camera.
Yeah, so
tell me about this.
They found a tame beluga whale off the coast of Sweden that was wearing a vest covered in cameras. This whale has actually shown up before off the coast of Norway in 2019, and they named him Vladimir with a silent H because Norway, I guess. He's named after Vladimir Putin, and people think that he's been trained by the Russian Navy as a spy, mostly because his vest says in very big letters, property of St. Petersburg, Russia.
So this whale is swimming around the ocean with cameras that somehow they can, I guess, tap into, and they can see where the whale is, and maybe the whale is going to expose what, like some sort of weakness or.
So this isn't as weird as you would think, Todd.
Okay.
Because the U.S. and Russia apparently have been training spy dolphins for years.
Really?
Yes.
Spy dolphins. So what do they do? Is it the same deal? They put a GoPro on its snout and let them go nuts
to detect like submarines, mines, carrying cameras like this beluga whale, and capturing foreign divers around naval bases, kind of like underwater guard dogs.
Capturing foreign divers. So these dolphins, they're on patrol.
Yes.
And they just swim around and they look for, divers, people trying to break in or whatever.
Like underwater guard dogs. Now, Russia is denying they have spy whales or dolphins, of course. And the Russian colonel said, if he's a spy whale, then why would we be so obvious about it? Great argument.
Well, that is kind of true. I mean, if you're gonna send a some sort, like a drone, like if you send a drone out, you're not going to have like
property of the United States.
Right. If it's a spy drone and you're flying it over Iran or Russia or China or wherever, you're not going to put property of the U.S. They're not going. It's not going to if found returned to Joe Biden.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. Yeah, it's not going to say that.
So because of this crazy story, it inspired me to dig deeper into the other times that intelligence agencies have used animal spies. And I found everything from spy pigeons, spy ravens, to robotic catfishes. But here are some of the funniest.
Okay, let's hear
In the 1960s, Operation Acoustic Kitty, no really, was a CIA operation to put listening devices into the ears of cats so they could spy on the Soviet embassy. The plan was flawless. But if you've ever tried to train your cat to do anything, you know where this is going.
So the idea was to put a little microphone in the ear of a cat and just let these strays just run wild and just listen. Now that's actually kind of ingenious.
So here's the critical flaw in this.
Okay.
The cat was placed ready to listen in on the Soviets until it got bored and decided to wander off. Because the universal truth about cats is that cats just kind of do whatever they want.
Right. They come and go as they please. They go where they want to go. You're not going to get them to do anything.
No. It took about 4 different kitties and many more pounds of cat litter before the CIA handlers buried the project.
Interesting.
Now, I want to end the segment off talking about an animal very special to this show.
Are you gonna mention a squirrel?
We are talking about squirrels.
Let me just say something. By the way, this morning I was having coffee out on my deck, and Edgy and 2-3 of his friends, they were having some sort of squirrel palooza back there, and I caught some of it on video, and you got to see it. They're just running. They're nuts. They're absolutely nuts.
Well, I'm going to use that as
literally
a
and figuratively
into this nutty story about spy squirrels.
Okay.
Apparently, there have been many unconfirmed reports that some of our little furry friends have been specially trained with high-tech listening equipment in order to act as international spies. No, I'm serious. In fact, over a dozen squirrels were arrested in 2007 by the Iranian government for being espionage squirrels.
They were arrested?
Yes, it says arrested. They weren't captured. They were arrested.
Now, where did they get handcuffs that small?
That's what I was saying. I'm just imagining the little squirrels getting detained in little tiny handcuffs. A legitimate story. That's all for
waterboarded.
As you do with any other international spies.
Man.
That's all for this little dose of insanity. That was very random.
Thank you, Random. I appreciate it.
So random.
Random.
Your thoughts are so random.
Oh, random!
That's so random. Well, it's all very random.
He's a random guy.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
This one, Ashley, this is what you want? Wisconsin, Jesse, Wisconsin. Cheese it. Cheese it. Good to see ya. Now, I like that. Cheese it. Good to see ya. Cheese it. It's good to see ya. Oh, my. All righty. Are we? Man, it's going to be bloody hot the next few days. Man, oh man. Not looking forward to that. Might have to go out and sit in the sprinkler. Do 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 do. What a great tip. Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday from 5 to 7. Don't forget, Friday night is the Evening Edge Happy Hour. We're going to be out at Carillon Brewing Company beginning at 5, live broadcast, 5 to 7. That's the first time I've ever done my show live somewhere. So that'll be entertaining. I guess we're going to have a microphone set up. So if you want to ask a question, you can step right up to the mic and ask whatever you want or say whatever you want within reason. I mean, they do have bouncers. We will boot you to the curb if you... I'm kidding. They do have bouncers, but they're all dressed in period outfits there at Carillon. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Right? But we're going to be there from 5 to 7, and we're going to have some prizes to give away. Probably sometime, I'm predicting between like 5:30 and 5:45, we are going to unveil the Cheez-It statue. And if you've not seen it yet, you've got to hop on my Facebook page. There's videos of it floating around. It was on Channel 7 last night, again today. It's just absolutely remarkable. And the guy who made it, he's an architect. He's an artist. His name's Brady. He lives in Bellbrook. I was out there this past weekend, and I checked it out and did a little video. That's what's on the Facebook. He's going to be there, and he's going to talk about the process of making it. I think that this is... you know what? Friday night feels like the culmination of everything that we've been working on together to try to, really make Cheez-It a big deal in Dayton. But I honestly believe, I think it's actually the beginning. I don't think it's the end of anything, right? I just feel like this is going to be the start. I think people are going to be excited about seeing this statue. They're going to be excited to talk about Dayton's history and all the great things that we have going on here. And I think that this is going to be, this is going to light the fuse. Not for a bad explosion. Maybe that wasn't the best comparison, but you know what I mean? It's like, this is going to be the beginning. All right. I'm just going to stop talking at this point. Oh, all right. Well, thanks for listening tonight. We will be back tomorrow, just after 5. You can get the podcast at eveningedgetodd.com or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. It's all over the place, except for Spotify, where they kicked me off. But we're working on trying to get back on there. But you can find it on Apple, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, iHeartRadio app, wherever. Just not Spotify. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Whole deal. Everyone, tonight, please enjoy your Dayton May Cheez-It Day night. Have a great Wednesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching tonight. Appreciate you all. Have a great, great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.